Halloween!
Happy Halloween! We've made it to October 31st.
Wow, this month I feel like went by so quick.
I cannot agree more, Laurel. I don't know how it's Halloween, but somehow it is.
Yeah, October definitely flew by. But we're going to have some fun today. You're dressed up.
You're dressed up.
Ah! It's so exciting. I am so excited for Halloween.
I know. It's crazy. Now that we're both homeowners, I feel like we were talking about this, like trick-or-treaters coming to the house, and I know.
And so actually, not to start this off with just a photo, because of course I did not think to put this in our system today, just in case I wasn't able to make it back home. My bucket of candy is already out at my front door because I was so afraid that I was going to miss some trick-or-treaters.
Yeah,
That this is my first Halloween having a home. It's like, oh, I want to be there. So just in case I do miss a couple of you, I'm so sorry.
I love that. No, I feel like it's so perfect that you did that, and it's great. Hopefully, I'm curious to see how much candy you'll have if you go home or it's all gone.
Yeah. I do have a lot of kids in my neighborhood. So
really?
I'm excited to see what they think of the candy. Hopefully I chose good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure. I feel like kids, they'll take any candy.
Oh, yeah.
In my head, anyway.
I feel like they're not picky whatsoever. But, okay, what are you dressed up as?
So, it's funny because
I have a little bit of a backstory to this one.
Yeah. I've worn this on the air before in previous places that I've worked, but it's been years, Laurel. I don't think I've been dressed up on the air since probably 2018. So, it's been almost a decade. But I think the last time I wore this on the air was probably 2017.
Oh, wow.
16, 18. It's sometime in that 3-year period. And yeah, one of our bosses said, hey, you should wear that. So here I am as Prince Charming.
Very nice, very nice. Happy to have you here.
Yes. And now, what are you dressed up as?
Okay, so I am a cold front.
I love that.
As you can see, actually, kind of right behind us. Hold on, where am I?
Literally, right?
Yeah, there we go. And this is the reason why our temperatures this Halloween are so chilly.
It's kind of perfect that you kind of tied it in literally with how crisp it is across Central Florida.
Well, that's also the thing. So a little bit of behind the scenes of news. Usually we really don't know if we're going out in the field or if we're staying in studio. So I needed kind of a easy costume that I could be, okay, if we're doing something fun like this, we could throw it on if I actually need to be professional and be on air. Or if I just needed to totally switch, I actually have a Galinda costume in the car.
Do you really?
I did.
I love that.
I did, just in case.
Just in case. That's perfect.
But it is Halloween. We have our question of the day today, and we also have a couple of viewer submissions from our little photo challenge that we've been doing. But if you are taking pictures tonight, you're dressing up your kids, your pets, your group of friends, yourself, send us your photos. We'll pop up that email in just 1 second.
We would love that.
But it is time for you to get in on the conversation. We're already seeing a couple people writing in on our YouTube and Facebook. Stefan's coming in saying Happy Halloween. Elizabeth Post also saying Happy Halloween.
Happy
on
Halloween.
Facebook. So definitely write in and get in on this conversation because I am very curious on what people's opinions are on this. And TJ, I'm also very excited to hear your opinion on this. Kind of polarizing, I have to say. So, what is the best and worst Halloween candy? Because I know for seasonals, there are definitely some heavy hitters there that easily take the #1 spot. And then there are ones that maybe not so much. What do you think?
I feel like the most polarizing question involving Halloween candy has to do with candy corn. I feel like people either hate it and they'll never have it, or they love it and they could eat bags and bags of it, Laurel.
Can I be kind of the devil's advocate on this one?
Yes.
So I am not a fan of candy corn. But I like the pumpkin ones.
You like the pumpkin one? Now, see, it's funny because I'm the opposite. I like the pumpkin, the pumpkin ones. For me, they seem like too much because they're bigger. I feel like the candy corn, they're just enough. Because I feel like I can have Amy has them at her desk.
Yes.
And she gave me
the candy corn queen.
Maybe six pieces, and I'm like, you know what? I'm good now. I usually I'll buy a bag.
Yeah.
I haven't bought a bag yet this year, and I had the little bit she gave to me today. I'm like, you know what? I'm satisfied now.
Yeah.
And I'm good. I'm fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's just a texture thing to me. I'm not the biggest fan.
Is it a texture thing?
Yeah, but I feel like the only reasonable time to eat candy corn is quite literally on Halloween.
Yes.
So.
I get that 1,000%.
Yay, we agree on that. Look at that. Having conversations here and ending up in agreement here on Fox 35 Weather Plus.
Yes.
We also have Eli writing in on Facebook saying Happy Halloween.
Hi, Eli.
So write in the comments, what do you think the best Halloween candy is and what is the worst? Because I did buy, actually kind of going back to our conversation that we had to start off this stream, I bought a big bag of candy, which $30 by the way. Jeez, Halloween candy, expensive.
So expensive.
And so I did see one candy in there that I was not a fan of, and I don't think I will ever be a fan of. So we'll reveal that a little bit later.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is it? Now I'm so curious.
Leaving you in suspense a little bit, but I do want to talk a little bit of weather, and we'll show off some photos that we have that we've submitted here in a little bit, coming up a little bit later on. But let's actually start off with what the Halloween forecast is going to be, because it is going to be, no pun intended, a little spine chilling.
Yes, right?
A little shiver down your spine,
yes,
as the song goes. So here's what we're looking at. For those of you who are going trick-or-treating tonight, this is what you have to look forward to. We're going to be seeing those temperatures dropping into the mid-60s.
And some of our outlying northwestern neighborhoods probably in the upper 50s.
And yeah, that was a little bit, honestly, I have to say, I opened the windows last night to sleep.
We did too.
You did?
We did turn the air off and it felt great, yeah. How cold did it get in your apartment? Do you remember what it was this morning?
Probably 50, I think it was like 58 is what it was.
It dropped that chilly?
Yeah, it was a little
Oh my
chilly.
gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, we didn't have, we had, the windows were closed during the evening. They were open earlier in the day, and then I opened up our bedroom window. It was like 71, I think, this morning when we woke up.
See, that's comfy.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
It was so cool enough, but I remember like pulling the covers up over, and I was like, ooh, it's going to be a little chilly.
I was going to say, honey and I were all snuggled up. And
oh, I love that.
It was great, but today we've only reached a high of 68 degrees.
Is that where we're at right now, 68?
That is where we are at. So,
wow.
Kind of just looking over just some data. Unusually chilly Halloween here in Orlando. Average high 82 degrees. Last year we hit a high of 85. And our warmest Halloween on record was actually back in 2019. And it looks like my clicker is lagging just a little bit. There we go. Hottest back in 2019 of 91 degrees. Coldest 66 degrees back in 1993.
That's crazy. That was the year I was born. 66.
I was
here in Orlando.
Not even alive yet. So I was actually not even a thought.
Yeah, it's crazy. So we'll definitely rank in the top 5 coolest this year.
Actually, I don't know if I have that graph again, but let me pull it in real quick. You said it was in daily, right?
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that because this is interesting, I have to say. So this does not include this year yet.
No, it does not.
But because, of course, we haven't hit our actual high of the day yet. But top 5 coldest Halloweens on record, 1993 of 66. Probably we're going to be right around what 1954 was, which is around 68 degrees. And then we hit 70 degrees both in 65 and 58. And then 1910, 71 degrees. So yeah, we'll definitely probably crack the top 5 at least.
Which is kind of exciting. I don't know. It feels like for our standards in Florida, this is a chilly Halloween. It feels like this is Halloween weather that you'd want any place in the country.
Yes, for sure. And I see a couple people asking, because I think they missed it, what the Halloween forecast is going to be.
Okay.
I see Eli from Titusville. And Eli, I know you sent us a picture. I'm going to have another email send it in, because I think it accidentally got sent to a spam folder. So I'll put that email up in one moment. But here's what it's going to be looking like for Halloween over the next couple of hours. For trick-or-treating, it will be a little on the chilly side. So we are going to see those cooler temperatures start to sink in a little bit later on. But it'll be very refreshing. May just need to throw an extra layer on.
I can't wait. I'm gonna love having something warm and cozy to sit in and hopefully get some candy handed out. Laurel, that's the goal.
Yes,
that's the goal.
I agree. So we're going to take a quick break on Fox Local real quick. We'll stick with you on YouTube and Facebook. But on YouTube and Facebook, let us know what the best Halloween candy is and what the worst Halloween candy is. I already see a really good answer from Mariah in the comments. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. But
yes,
that's a solid answer.
Yeah.
I agree. So we'll take a look at that. We'll reveal that in a little while. But as a kid, genuine question for you, TJ. What was your favorite Halloween costume? One that really stuck out?
So it's funny because I actually have, I know we're going to talk about these more so in a moment, but my mom sent me another one.
I do have the ones that you sent me in the show, so we'll show that a little bit later on if you have another one.
That one.
Oh, stop it.
So the Tin Man was a really favorite of mine.
Oh, you gotta show that.
Should I show the camera?
Yeah, just show the camera.
So yeah, this is not included. Laurel will show more later.
This is so cute.
Yeah, that was me. I don't know if I was maybe 7, 6 there. I don't even know. I'm trying to take a stab. I might have been like 5 or 6 there. But I was Ronald McDonald, I think, a few years after.
Stop! That's so cute.
But yeah, I'm trying to think of like those are the ones that kind of stand out. Like I remember being like a biker, like a goth bike. Like I don't know. I remember like wearing all black and having chains and like a hat and a vest.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was kind of a fun one. What about you?
Okay, so one that sticks out to me. So for those of you who don't know, I was very big into theater, and TJ, you were too.
Yes.
For a while as well. In our youngin' years. So I actually did a lot of kind of recycling of those costumes. So I was Army soldier from Toy Story one year.
Oh, I love that.
Because I was that in Toy Story when I was in dance. We had like this pink dress, and so I used that, and I was Miss Piggy one year. And
Oh
I think
my
that
gosh.
might be my favorite.
Laurel, that's awesome. That
That's
makes
probably
me
one of my
so
most creative
happy.
ones for sure.
I'm trying to think. Like I feel like there's a blur. Like I remember a lot of these when I was younger, but thinking back to like preteen, I mean, I think I probably trick or treated. I was probably 14 or 15.
I know I was Wednesday in like pre-teens one year.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember a whole ton. Like once I got to like high school, because the effort probably just like today.
Yeah.
Very much went down. And when I got older for Halloween.
I liked, and this was when I was older. I had this one still. A Ghostbuster.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. My proton pack's in rough shape. I could use some help on my proton pack. It's starting to fall apart, I think.
To wrap up this conversation, because Fox Local just came back. Welcome back, everybody. I was Kim Possible one year.
Oh, Laurel, that's a great one.
And I dyed my hair orange. I felt like the hair wax in. It took forever to get out, and my hair was like gelled, and it was still orange that Monday, that next weekend. So
that's awesome.
But yeah, so this weekend, it's a big weekend. Not only is it Halloween weekend, lots of events are happening. We'll take a look at that in a little bit because, of course, for just Halloween tonight, Mickey's Not So Scary.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween Horror Nights is in its last couple of nights. Hallow Scream, Brick or Treat. Trick or Treat at Crane's Roost. The list just goes on and on and on for Halloween events this year. And it's going to be a great night for it.
It's going to be so nice. I hope that everyone comes prepared with, like I said, maybe a little bit of a little layer under their costume.
Yes.
Or have the light hoodie or jacket ready just in case.
Yes, for sure. And again, for those of you who missed it, this is your Halloween forecast through the rest of the overnight tonight. Once we kind of get into the evening, we're going to see those temperatures slowly start to cool down. And for this weekend, if you remembered, it is time change. So we are going to be seeing on Saturday, looking at a high of 75 degrees. Very pleasant, very typical, very similar to what we're seeing today.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, we're going to get it a little bit warmer, but a warm front, my counterpart, is going to be moving through.
Yeah. It's going to be a seasonable day for this time of the year, which is great. But yeah, we are watching that storm system, and it's a pretty potent storm system too. So
Yes.
Yeah, Laura and I will be watching that closely over the next couple days, but not looking like anything super crazy right now.
Yes.
Maybe a couple of stronger storms possible if they can develop, but. Yeah,
it's mainly just going to be some heavy downpours, which again, especially with the areas that did get pretty hard hit last weekend, we're going to be watching those closely. But if I don't remind you, I'm going to forget myself. This is the weekend that we turn back the clocks an hour. So good news, you get an extra hour of sleep.
I love this.
Yay.
Every morning show, I feel like, in the TV world, loves a fallback. Because we all get an extra hour. Everybody loves more sleep, but I feel like in the TV world, all the morning teams are like,
yay!
Yes, an extra hour.
Yes, for sure. So Sunday morning, 2 a.m., that's when the clocks go back and you get an extra hour of sleep. So by comparison, Saturday, sunrise is going to be at 7:37 in the morning, sunset, 6:40 p.m., time change happens, and that is a whole lot earlier. Sunrise, 6:39 a.m., sunset, 5:38 p.m.
I'm not looking forward to the getting dark at 5:38, Laura.
No, me either. And we both have dogs.
Yes.
And Oh my goodness, I'm already dreading. Honey is very particular about her food. It needs to happen at 5. It's basically 6 o'clock on the dot on AM and PM,
Really?
and
Okay.
she shows no mercy. And she is such a little menace when it comes to food time. She is like, I'm getting fed now.
That's so
Now.
funny. Gizmo, he is a very food motivated doggo, but because of when I got him, I just was worried about getting back in time to feed him
Yeah.
with my schedule and everything. So he's always been one where you could have his bowl filled and it could be maybe a whole day where he barely touches it. Then the next day he'll eat all of it.
Yep.
And yeah, so he always has it out. But some days, some mornings he'll just go start chomping away. I hear him over there eating. Then other mornings he'll just lay and he'll just kind of not want to eat much.
Yeah.
So
Makes
always,
sense.
yeah, it's always interesting. Just like us,
Yeah.
they have like someone like, yeah, I want to eat right now,
I'm eating now.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, and he gets
and Honey's like that.
Angry. She gets to be a hangry girl. So yeah, just a reminder once again, daylight saving time is going to end Saturday night and we go back to standard time on Sundays.
Crazy.
Yes, so forecast over the next couple days, high pressure. This is what's going to be warming us up as we take a look ahead to Saturday and even into Sunday. Sunday, though, is when we're going to be seeing that warm front slowly start to move in. We're going to be seeing a little bit of moisture try to sneak back into the region. So this is Sunday morning, maybe a couple scattered showers starting to pop up. TJ, probably by the end of your shift, beginning of my shift on Sunday, we're going to start to see some of those storms roll in. It's heavy downpours, fingers crossed, maybe not anything crazy, again, to allow those communities that got pretty hard hit last weekend to kind of get a little bit of a break, thank goodness.
Yeah, for sure. That was an unbelievable event and something that just kind of unfolded in the perfect way or imperfect way.
Right.
But I feel like with this, we don't usually often have such a strong system dipping this far south. It'll be interesting to see because we don't have a lot of instability in the atmosphere, but we will have some of that wind energy. So
Yes.
that could make for some storms to spark up and maybe be a little stronger at first and kind of fall apart.
Yeah, so pretty gusty
So-
winds is what I was looking at a couple minutes ago. But also another big weather update from today to kind of put a cap on the story that I feel like we've been talking quite a bit about. Melissa officially went post-tropical at 11 a.m. So this storm no longer a threat. But this is going to leave a lot of moisture in the northern Atlantic,
Yeah.
which means that we're probably going to be seeing a lot of rain in northern Maine, Nova Scotia, Canada. So that's just going to be continuing to hold 85-mile-per-hour winds. So basically what this means is that it lost all of its tropical characteristics. And this is just a big area of low pressure that's just going to continue to hang out in the northern Atlantic.
And certainly with this heading up toward the Canadian Maritimes, it's still going to bring blustery conditions. I mean, like I said, the wind's still sustained at our latest advisory at 11, still strong.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely gusty and unsettled in the eastern Canadian provinces.
Yeah, name of the game, and for sure. And that's another thing that I did want to bring up. There we go. So we have a viewer in the comments, Scott, on Facebook saying, can you tell me the wind conditions for the beach, fishing in New Smyrna Beach? Depending on when you are going, if later on today it's going to be very breezy, especially along the beaches, probably gusts up to 20 miles per hour. Saturday, though, rip currents are going to be a big issue for sure as we take a look at the beaches, because even though Melissa was over 500 miles away from the Florida East Coast, it's still going to be very rough beach-wise.
Oh yeah,
over the next couple
1,000%.
days.
Yep, for sure. And then that's the crazy thing. I feel like we've had a lot of that this year. With that strong onshore flow, we've had already a rough king tide season, and we're not done yet.
And
so
fantastic segue, because yes, this weekend, because Melissa making its way up the coast, high surf conditions, coastal erosion, and then we could also be seeing that life-threatening surf as we take a look towards the end of the weekend into next week. But again, TJ, as you mentioned, we're going to be seeing another round of the king tides coming up in the first full week of November, and that's what's going to really roughen up those beaches and probably cause a lot of beach erosion over the next couple days.
something that we'll be keeping a close eye on as we head through the next couple weeks and beyond. I think is it early December we have another king tide set up.
Yep. So Fox Local, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to kind of continue our conversation here on YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, kind of diving into that a little bit deeper. This is a series of 4 supermoons. which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And a supermoon, if you don't know, as the moon kind of orbits around the Earth, it gets closer and further away. And a
Mm-hmm.
supermoon is the closest point in the orbit around the Earth,
Yep.
where we see not only a quite literal bigger moon,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also brighter as well.
The closest, I mean, it's crazy when you look at them in the sky too, because it looks like you
it's
could just
crazy.
reach out and grab it. You
And-
know, you're like, wow.
Especially when they turn bright orange.
Yes.
Insane.
Mm-hmm. It was. I mean, it was beautiful. This past supermoon. That was our harvest supermoon.
Yes.
Yeah, our harvest
This one,
moon.
November, is the beaver moon,
Yes.
I think.
I think you're right. Yeah.
that's right.
I was mixed up the names.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to dig deep for that.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, we can only hope that we don't have any system aiding in any sort of conditions that can make matters worse. But yeah, certainly something that we'll be watching.
Yes, for sure. And finally, if you have an iPhone, if you follow me on TikTok, I will finally be posting this tutorial because I figured out how to take a picture of the moon with an iPhone and not with a
Really?
professional camera.
And have it look good?
It took me forever to. You have to like play with the aperture. You have to play with the iris of your phone camera. So
Oh my gosh.
If you have TikTok, follow me and I'll be posting it.
I
Taking
love
the
that,
first
Laurel.
week of November.
Okay.
Because if you want to take a cool picture of the supermoon, that's your kind of a heads up for it. So
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to see because now I'm very curious.
yeah, it took a lot of practice, honestly. And like, I don't have a tripod at home, so like trying to hold the camera and zoom in,
Sure.
and keep my phone steady, it was driving me crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had no idea because it's crazy when you see some of these photos. You're like, wait, did that come off of an iPhone?
Yes.
Or did that come off of a professional camera?
Was
Like,
it through like a telescope? Like,
Sure.
you have
sure.
no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea. And we are back from Fox Local in about 10 seconds.
Oh, great. Okay.
So I am going to pop this question up. So if anyone does have any last minute additions to this, I'm so excited for this debate. You have no idea. I'm going to pull up a couple of comments while we wait. But if you stuck with us from the beginning of the show, question of the day today: what is the best and worst Halloween candy? And I have perfect answers to this. And TJ, I am so excited to hear your opinions on this as well. So, what do you think?
I'm very, so I would say the best Halloween candy for me, I mean, I've always been a Reese's fan. I feel like that is a lot of people.
Solid.
Hershey bar, but Butterfinger.
Ooh.
Butterfinger is probably one of my favorites. And worst, you know what? As a kid, and I may have said this on another Fox 35 Weather Plus stream, Laurel, but I am not. This is where we differ, I think. Mounds and like Almond Joys. I was like,
Yes.
yeah, I'm like, no, I don't want. To me, that might be the worst. That might be the worst Halloween candy. But
If
I
you
will.
can see the look on my face, I'm offended.
I
We'll
can see.
talk
I
about
can
that
see
in
you're
1
offended.
second.
Oh my gosh,
Ugh.
it's so funny.
Yeah, that is hysterical. So we are pulling up our comments now so we
Great.
can get in on the conversation. Best one, and I'm very particular about this. I agree with you on the Reese's. It needs to be the pumpkin Reese's, though. That extra peanut butter
Mm-hmm.
makes it 10 times better. 10 times better, for sure.
And I feel like it's just fun to have the ones that are shaped into, you know,
Oh,
whether it
yeah.
be a Christmas tree,
Adds a little bit of Halloween fun, too.
jack-o'-lantern. Which, speaking of Christmas, Mariah Carey is almost thawed out.
Almost thawed out. Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Mariah Carey is almost out of her frozen jail, and she's about to grace everybody with her presence and her Christmas anthem
Yes.
that we all.
I know you like to celebrate Christmas like directly after Halloween. You are on the Disney schedule. So.
I know this is where we also differ because Laura and I have also talked about this before.
Yes. So here's what our viewers are saying in the comments. Michael Green saying, "Happy Halloween, everyone." We have a lot of folks wishing everybody a happy Halloween. I think best Halloween candy for sure, I guess, is the Reese's. The piece of Halloween candy that I found in the bucket that I got, Dots. I do not like Dots.
You're not Dots.
No.
You're not a Dots fan.
Mariah writing in saying that gummy bears are the best. Worst is candy corn.
A lot of people are really against candy corn.
Yeah.
I
I don't know.
like
It just tastes so waxy. I get it. Elizabeth, thank you. The pumpkin candy corn is the best. I
Elizabeth
absolutely
says it.
agree.
Oh,
thank
my
you,
gosh.
Elizabeth. You are my favorite, not just because you're
Elizabeth
from
weighing
Boston.
in. Oh, that's so. Is Elizabeth from Boston?
Yes, she is.
Oh, I love that. I'm sure it's a lot chillier in Boston.
Yes,
than
it
what
is.
here.
I can assure you that. But yes, that is the best and worst Halloween candy is what our viewers are saying. We also have Snickers is the best, saying from Scott. Worst is Nerds. Nerds the
Nerds.
clusters. I like nerds.
It's funny, talking with GDO this morning, we had like the gummy nerds, or like the not the like the nerds rope.
Yeah.
So I guess it was like that, but they were like bite-sized pieces.
Oh yeah,
so
the clusters.
Amy, yeah, is that the clusters?
Yep.
So apparently those were a favorite on GDO as well. The clusters. Yeah.
Eli wishing everybody a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Mariah saying the temperature here in Anchorage, Alaska is 34 degrees.
Wow, that's insane, Mariah.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I won't say a thing because I wrote feeling cold on one of the posts today, and I can't say that when it's 34 degrees in Alaska.
Yeah, no. So we will keep your comments coming up in a few, but I do want to actually pop up a couple of our photos that we've been sending and a couple of photos that we've been seeing coming into our email. And again, Eli, I know you may have sent in a photo, but I'm pretty sure it went to spam and it might have gotten a little bit lost. So if you can send it to another email, that would be great. But here is mine and Honey's Halloween, and Halloween's in the past.
Yay!
I did a green screen one year, and Honey this year has a bandana that says, "We'll do tricks for treats," and that she will.
I love that. I also love you. Is that what's this bottom one, Laura? What are you there?
Probably a dead witch, the one that I'm in all black. And
Yeah, I was thinking you're a witch there.
Yeah, I think it's a witch.
That's what I was kind of wondering. I love that.
Tasha asking what the weather will be like for Hallow Scream. It will be clear, but it will be chilly. Temperatures dropping in to the 60s.
Throw the jacket in there, Tasha.
And TJ, this is you!
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think I think a little Dalmatian in that first one. I'm not sure what I'm holding in my hand. It looks like.
Please tell me your mom was like Cruella or something.
She may have been. I'll have to ask her. I hope that she was. I feel like that would be something that she would have dressed up as. And then that's my little brother Dom. Dressed as a little pumpkin, a little jack-o'-lantern, and then I'm Simba. And
That's so cute.
with my lollipop. That has to be, gosh, if my brother looks like he might not even be a year there. It looks like he can barely sit up. One or two, so I would probably be maybe 3 there. I'm taking a stab. I'm thinking I can't tell if I'm younger there or younger in the.
I can't tell.
In the Dalmatian there. I'll have to ask my mom. I'll have to give her a call and ask her.
So cute. A couple of other comments writing in. Favorite candy is Three Musketeers from Michael Green.
Okay.
Worst is Tootsie Rolls. I kind of agree with that as well.
Tootsie Rolls kind of stink sometimes.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're just
I'll eat them.
underwhelming.
Yeah, they are. They are. Oh my gosh.
And then this is Brooks. This is Brooks'
Garner
family from
clan.
last year.
Oh
my gosh, his kids are so cute.
They're so adorable.
We have Jet as Bluey, Sabrina as a witch, and also Scarlet as a witch as well.
Yes.
So cute.
Look, I love Sabrina's little teeth.
I know.
Look at the smile.
Adorable.
She's so cute.
And this is a couple of viewer photos. This was sent in from Jason Matthews.
Oh, I love that.
These are his two sons. So something that's really cool is the anime character on the left. That is Shane, and he is, oh my goodness, I'm blanking on the name, but it's from Demon Slayer. And, oh my gosh, come on, I just watched this show. What was it? Oh God, I'm blanking on the character's name, but he's a great character. And
I feel bad.
So
I cannot help you on this one, Laura. I feel bad. I have actually no idea who Shane. I feel terrible when I don't know that she.
Oh my gosh, it's not Inosuke. What's the other one? It is driving me crazy, but that is one of their costumes. And then we also have Connor, who is a Jack-in-the-Box, and that is great. And
That's
here's
awesome.
the email that you can send that to. If you want to send us any photos of your Halloween adventures, your friends, your family, your pets, your kids dressed up, send them to laurel.blanchard@fox.com. We would love to see them.
Oh, I love that, Laurel. I can't believe we're talking about Halloween. It's just crazy, but it's exciting that it's here.
And Christmas is going to be here before we know it.
We know that because it is. I'm only imagining that some people might be listening to Christmas music tomorrow.
Honestly,
I'm just putting it out there.
You will be one of them.
And I say other people, I say me at 5 a.m.
Yep.
I'll probably be listening on my way into work tomorrow.
Yep, Mariah Carey's going to be blasting. You will know when TJ gets in the building.
I pull into the parking lot tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh my gosh, I love it.
I love it. But biggest thing for tonight, stay safe, stay warm, get some good candy out there. And again, just celebrate safely. It'll be fun tonight.
And if you're having an adulto-ween, be extra safe.
Yes, be extra safe. AAA is also doing their toe-to-go for this season as well. So have fun, be safe.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, everybody! Have a good one.